Grace and You Cooking Show segment is brought to you by GraceKennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
And welcome back. And of course, we're here in Grace's kitchen to talk about food and drinks. And the guys run this segment. So you know it's going to be really good up in here, right guys?
Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
Extremely.
See, we have good energy in here. So what are we going to do today, gentlemen?
I start to introduce this guy here.
Okay,
because
Chef Duane, Mother Fish. What I'm doing here is a nacho trio. Three of us will combine with this nacho together. We're using luncheon meat. What I'm doing is preparing this with onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, and then we'll saute it down and we'll put it together for you.
So this is something that can be had at your bodega in the park or your kiosk.
We're working on that as yet.
Okay. But we can come and request it.
Definitely, definitely. You know me. You request it, I'll make it. Bring it. Just bring it. All right. So we're sauteing this down. Okay.
And it's onions.
Onions, bell,
onions, tomatoes.
tomatoes, a little bit of heat to it. Right.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos. The Trinity. I call this the Trinity for base. Right. And
Okay.
you let it sweat out a little bit. Okay. And you have all the juices flowing, everything getting together.
So jalapenos are not as hot as habaneros.
Right.
But it can still carry some
It
fire.
still carries some heat in the seeds. If you want to take out the seeds, no problem. We get less heat.
And this is fresh. This
And
is not canned ones. So you got them from the market.
Right.
So,
The crunch.
which you can do.
Right. I like the crunch coming off it. It's excellent. Has a different flavor from the can
Yeah.
because everything is all taken out. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just take this away. And here, I have the luncheon going in.
And there are two types that
And there
you
are
have here.
Right. There's chicken, and there's the Grace ham and pork.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're getting a duo here
So
again.
this is a meal
It's-
actually.
right. You know, you got the game on Sunday. You got things going on. Children.
The fights.
The fights. Right.
Friday night fights.
Right, coming up. So we just incorporate all that together.
Now, when you sauteed the onions, tomatoes, and the jalapenos, you didn't add any additional oil or just a little
oil?
bit of coconut oil?
I use the Grace
Coconut
oil to bring out that nice.
But not a lot since
Not a lot, because it's the luncheon, the ham is full with its own oil, no?
All right, so I'm going to let you,
Okay.
because there might be a way that you do this.
Well, counterclockwise doesn't matter. Mix it all together and it's good. And this base here, you could start with breakfast. You want some breakfast? You have some fried jacks going. You know, you got some Johnny cake going. Make it in batches. It stores good for a couple weeks. You could store it. Make
Really?
patties. Yeah, you can make patties. It's just a filling.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Maybe even panades.
Panades.
Let's think of ways that we could use this.
Right.
I'm hungry with the fried jacks now.
I know.
Yeah, the fried jacks will do good now, right?
Yeah. Didn't bring any fried jacks.
But
today.
just because it's you know, like summer and it's hot and we want something to snack
Right.
on, so we're doing nachos.
Okay, we have all that all finished up.
So you don't have to let it heat up very long.
Not very long. Not
Okay.
very long. It's already cooked as the onions and thing is already sweating there. So what I'll do now, I'll bring my chips.
Your chips.
We have a nice
Yeah, and I like it that you've incorporated plantain, ghetto Pringles,
ghetto Pringles
along
and
with tortilla chips.
tortilla chips. Okay.
All right.
So
It looks like an insect that is about to crawl somewhere. So let's put
pop
it right there.
pop it up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there is fine.
You put this out.
And I
for-
know the ones on the edges didn't just happen to look that way.
They just fall that way.
Yeah, right.
Okay. This off. Okay. So
And what you have here
all
is
right. This is beans.
Okay.
This is chili beans.
and how do you
you could- you
make
could-
it from scratch?
From scratch, yeah.
Okay.
You could, or if you got your, Belize and always have their beans going, So this is very, very easy.
And what do you put in the chili beans?
Secret ingredients.
Okay,
But
sorry.
we have, it's just the basic, if you have the refried beans, even perfect. But chili beans is just the chili powder, ketchup, and onions, and some bacon bits, right?
Ah.
Okay. I serve this down at Mala Fish on the nachos, all right? So we have some beans going on here.
So this is a special secret recipe.
Or you could use the canned refried, no problem. The secret in making a nachos is generous portions of everything. Just load it, just take it to the max, pile it on.
I like that.
All right.
Generous portions,
Generous
of,
portions
everything.
of everything. Take it, don't hold back, don't hold back. Nacho is not a hold back, nacho is to give, okay?
So, for people who love nachos with jalapenos, it's already incorporated.
It's already incorporated in there, just to bring it up a little bit, right? Okay. Good. So we're gonna hit it with our
generous
portions.
Wow.
No controlling portions. Generous portions.
This is one I'm going to tell you I'm not gonna taste, simply because I can't do the pepper thingy.
Chicken.
Not even.
Chicken.
I'm not chicken. I'm just
like the little spiders, right? And little ants, right?
It looks good though.
Okay.
So we asked Marlene to come in.
Yeah, she loves peppers.
Okay.
My goodness.
All right.
And
the cheese.
That
right?
cheese will create
It
some
doesn't matter what
problems to
cheese.
me.
Right,
I may not finish the show.
the lactose part of it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, that looks really good.
This is messy to be messy. All right. Actually, messy to be messy.
No knife and fork
No knife
or
and fork.
anything like that. This is
Keep
a
your knife
get
and
your
fork
hands dirty
right.
kind of thing.
And
Wow.
but at least some sour
This
cream on
is
there.
total decadence. I mean,
Okay.
you know, you might not be able to walk after this.
It's a group effort.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm going to finish off with some Grace peas. All right.
Never seen peas on top of
And
it.
then there's something interesting about this. You could use luncheon meat or you could use corned
You
beef.
could use the corned beef.
The Grace
Now,
corned beef.
now you would have had me
had
at
corned beef, right?
You would have to try it.
And yeah, that's our nachos.
Wow.
And another one I have.
Tempted to touch.
I love it in dips also, right?
Oh.
In a dip form.
And this time you're serving it with cassava,
With cassava bread, right?
Wow.
Just to snack on, you have a nice drink coming up, right? Okay.
Let me put this one here so that we'll have space for the drinks. But man, that looks, and more pepper.
Can't go wrong.
He just really doesn't want you to
It's
taste
Friday.
it.
I know.
It's Friday.
I'm taking this personal, okay? I really am.
You want to get in there, right? You
Yeah.
want to get in there.
Oh, no. All right.
Tempted to touch for real.
That's all it's going to be for today. Tempted to touch and taste.
Alright, so what I got on this side now is something different. It's because it's so hot and like me, I can't really take the heat. Some people are okay with it, right? But me, I really need something slushy. So what I'm doing is use a little slush. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this in a cup of water.
So room temperature water first to
Correct.
dissolve it.
Correct. And then we got the ice over this side that we're gonna blend.
Okay.
Alright, so let me just go ahead and mix this here.
Especially if you can't stand the heat of pepper. This is a perfect addition.
And for the adults, like some people just like to put a little
Let's come over a little
alcohol
bit.
on that, you know?
Oh!
Except I won't do that today because this is mainly for children.
Yeah.
So we want children to enjoy their holidays too, and
This is a
the
final,
weekends.
yeah, you can have a tall glass of slush.
right. So let me just mix that right here.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's manzana.
Manzana.
Yeah. Apple.
Can't go wrong with apples, man. Love apples.
You see what happens when you
Can't
put
find
three
a spoon.
guys in the kitchen? We can't find utensils.
get too
Except
busy.
for Duane, who knows his way around the kitchen quite well.
All right. So this is what we got here, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop some of this ice. Usually, some people prefer to put like a cup or 2 cups of ice in there to make it pretty good, right? So
And you don't need to add sugar because the use has...
the use already has sugar, and
Yeah.
this serves for 1 liter,
Okay.
right?
All right.
So let's just drop on some here. Except this time I won't judge. I'll start do like Chef Duane, you know,
Eyeball. Love it.
generous portions.
Generous portions.
There we go. Alright. So we got this, and then we go ahead and we pour this in here.
And this is a use
Yeah,
slush.
this is a used slush.
And it doesn't matter what flavor you like.
No.
Can you combine flavors?
Yeah, you could always do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not a straight-laced kind of person. So I like my mouth to go, oh, what was that?
What was that?
Alright. So that's
Alright.
it. Quite simple and
Doesn't take very long.
it's easy, easy.
And
to
you can
make.
have the kids make it too.
Yeah.
So,
So what we
let's
gonna
put it
do?
there so that they can see you fill that
Alright.
glass, and a tall glass.
So here we go.
It is very slushy.
Especially for me, I just like.
You're good at eyeballing because that's a perfect fit. No wastage.
I think I learned from Chef Duane. You know?
No,
And
my
you've
ones
got-
we just eat the rest.
Like when your parents make cake, you know, everybody, I want a pan, I want a pan.
That's the way it started.
So there we go. And of course, like I mentioned, you could put a little bit of alcohol for those people
So,
who
and
drink
tequila.
alcohol.
Mmm.
And in this
My
case-
lady, pull out that little bottle that you have downstairs. All right. It's early though, so
So that's it.
it's-
So use
slush.
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 And what do we call this nachos except decadent?
Grace Nacho.
We called it Grace lunch on
Lun-
nachos.
Lunch on nachos.
You lunch on the nachos.
You lunch on the nachos. Grace lunch on nachos.
I like that.
And
You
it's
guys
made
be
from
playing with
lunch.
words.
From all the Grace products.
Yeah.
Very good.
And of course, like usual, we got the promotions going on, right? So what we have here, new products, the Grace coconut milk powder, the 25 gram.
So that's
Here.
a smaller serving.
Yes, it's half the size of this one right here.
So you don't have to pack up half.
Right.
So like I usually tell people, you know, if you recently got married or you just want to cook for 2, then you just grab the small one.
Or you live alone.
or that. or that. Or if you got a restaurant and you want to go bigger,
Bigger,
you know,
yeah.
they got a 300
They're
gram.
different sizes.
So you don't have
that-
to be opening so many of these or so many of these. So you got nice convenient package right here.
I like
And of
that.
course, we got the promotion going on. Text to win on each of the products. We got the coconut milk powder. You got the little text going on around here.
Be that kind.
So
Let me get my phone.
yeah. So what we have here is a text and win. There's the code. It's gonna.
Let me.
have-
Can I test it?
Yeah, you can try it. You can still always do that, right? So what you need to do, however, is to keep the label
Uh-huh.
with the
So in
package.
case you win,
Correct.
you go and collect it using
And then we
that.
have different
Proof that you did
purchase.
purchase something. Yeah, I like that.
Correct, correct. So and then of course we
It's
got
only
the-
on the boxes or on all the.
on the boxes, on the coconut milk powder, on the liquid, and also on the coconut oil. And we
Okay.
have it on the storage nearby. And also we want to put on the screen Chef Duane's location.
That's right.
Yeah.
B-Tail Park.
At the BTL Park.
Cooking up a storm.
Uh-huh.
And thank you guys very much for supporting Malafish.
And Marafish has what's your menu, your basic menu?
We're basic on pizzas.
Just to whet people's appetite in the morning.
We're doing some gourmet pizzas. We just included a barbecue chicken pizza.
That
Went
sounds
good over the weekend. The kids love it. Everybody loved it. And come down and see what else we're doing. When you get there, every time it's something else new. So you just got to get down there.
Do you have fish pizza?
No, not as yet. No.
I want.
I'm working on a tuna.
That sounds like that would
Working on a great tuna.
Mother fish.
Mother fish.
Yeah, mother fish.
All right, well, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And then just before we leave, we just want to show this here. This is from Use, and then it's going to be on the stores available, right? So here we go. The Use
mug or
Use
picture.
Correct.
And you can use it to make up a ton of the slush.
A ton of slush.
And have the children sit around, or the adults, just with one added ingredient.
And some nachos.
and
Some nachos.
Grace lunch on nachos.
Nachos.
I like that. I won't forget that. But next time we'll do it with
Corned beef.
corned beef and no pepper.
No peppers.
All right. Thanks,
you.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
We're going to go ahead now and return to Marlene downstairs, where we'll be joined by the guys talking about the basketball playoffs coming up. Don't go anywhere. Open Your Eyes continues after these messages.
Grace and You Cooking Show segment was brought to you by GraceKennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.